So today we have these new IEMs from CCA. It is called CCA Zyra, and if you remember last week we also reviewed their CCA Falcon, which was being marketed as a gaming IEM, and that was coming with 2 dynamic drivers inside, and this one is coming with 1 dynamic driver and 1 balanced armature. The price of this one is like you can pick the Type-C variant at $16.99 and you can pick the non-Type-C variants and the price segment of $1,800. For some reason the Type-C variant is cheaper compared to the 3.5mm variant. When you will open the box, you have your IEMs inside, you get your cable, some extra pair of ear tips and some paperwork. So starting off with the design and build quality, I would say that these have been built really well. It's interesting to see that how all these IEMs in that budget price are coming with such an impressive build quality. So the faceplate is made from some kind of a zinc alloy and they are combining it with resin, and the finish and looks of these IEMs is very similar to the CCA Falcon. It's just that this is a slightly more smaller and compact version of that. So if I talk about the comfort and fitting, so it just feels more easy to wear and it just gives a better flush finish compared to the CCA Falcon. If I talk about the cable, so I would say that was not the very impressive part, because with the Falcon also you got that brown colored cable, and with this one also you are getting this brown colored cable. I think like they should have provided the newer white or the transparent cables that you are recently getting with the KZ Duonic and KZ Caster and all, but anyway, that's what you get in the box. And I have the Type-C version with me at the moment, and as this is a Type-C, so you won't be able to pair any sort of a DAC or anything, so you have to completely rely on the chip that is there in the Type-C connector, and this is the microphone variant that I have. And it's interesting to see that the Type-C variant with mic comes at around $16.99, while the 3.5mm versions with and without mic are coming in the price segment of $1,800. Really don't know the reason for that. Now talking about the technical specifications, so these IEMs are coming with a 10mm dynamic driver in combination with 1 balanced armature, and this dynamic driver is coming with polymer composite diaphragm. It's interesting to see that now more IEMs in that budget segment are coming with polymer composite diaphragm, and these all polymer composite diaphragms sound really better than the conventional dynamic drivers that you used to get with the IEMs in the past. If I talk about the impedance value, so it's around 27 ohms, value of sensitivity is around 110, and as this is a Type-C version, so you have to completely rely on the DAC chip that is built into the Type-C connector. You won't be able to pair any sort of an external DAC with this one. Now one thing they are emphasizing with this one is the latency. So they are claiming the latency on this one to be near zero, so it's a less than 17 millisecond of latency value. Although with the CCA Falcon they launched that as a gaming IEM, but they didn't emphasize much on any sort of a particular specification, but with this one they are claiming the latency to be near zero. So yeah, that was something that they have to emphasize on. Now talking about the audio quality, so I would say that the IEM sounded really good straight out of the box, and I would say that if you got any IEM from the market and you are able to use it with the default tuning without the need of an EQ, I think that's the best IEM that you have bought for yourself. So if you look at the frequency response, and if you look at the mid bass, sub bass and lower mid frequencies, so you will find that nothing is lacking in this particular section. In fact, they have given a bit of lift in the lower mid, so that will contribute to the entire body of the waveform. And I would say that if I compare them to the KZ Caster and KZ Duonic, so it is not as lifted mid bass as you would get with the KZ Caster and KZ Duonic. And if I compare it to the CCA Falcon, so it's not that the entire bass section is suppressed. It's somewhere in between, and something that most of the people are going to like, and definitely you will not compare anything in the bass department. If I talk about the high frequency, so if I talk about 5 to 6 years back, so the balanced armature that used to come with IEMs like the KZ ZSN Pro and all, so those BAs used to give a lot of details, and whenever you were increasing the volume in the IEMs, everything used to get very shouty, very noisy, and the IEMs used to get completely unbearable to listen. So that's something that's not going to happen with this one. So this balanced armature is, I would say, has a lot of control. It gives sparkles and details, but it's not noisy even if you're turning the volume. And if I talk about the vocal frequency, so I enjoyed both male and female vocals. I tried watching movies, I tried listening to songs, and I also played games like BGMI and Need for Speed, so everything was very much clear. So I would say that it is a kind of IEM that is very much balanced. I would say, when I'm saying balanced, I would say sound signature is not that flat because the BA is there, but overall it's something that most of the people are going to enjoy. But I would once again say that it's not a bass boosted IEM and it's not a bass suppressed IEM. It's something in between, something that you are going to like. And for the most part, I would say I'm using it with the default tuning, and just in case you want a little bit of better vocals and better bass, so just go into the deep house preset in the equalizer app. So anyway, this was all about it. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, while watching, going through the documentation and all, I just noticed that the CCA Falcon has a latency of less than 15 milliseconds. 17 milliseconds is also not that bad, and I think you can get the Falcon if you really need a gaming IEM, a dedicated gaming IEM. But I think if you need something that satisfied most of the requirements, so you can go for the CCA Zyra as well. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.